What's cracking, wrestling fans? We are back here on FBW and we're going to jump straight into the highlights for this week's Smackdown. We'll start with myself. So mine was KO and Punk.
Oh, well,
now,
interesting.
I'll be honest, right? This is kind of some people probably won't have this as a highlight, or they might have kind of fell out of it. I felt like the crowd were into it, but I was worried that they were getting bored. Do you know, because it went on for almost 20 minutes. It was like 16 and a half minutes of just them two in the ring.
Was it that long?
Yeah, it was that long.
Oh.
So I was invested in it the whole time. And that's why it's my highlight, because I was invested throughout the entirety of it, because I was like, these two are liable to say anything.
Yeah.
So it was one of those where, because it's kind of real, you're way more invested because you're like, oh, if something goes wrong here. It's kind of like a really, really, really good version of, well, we've had it before with Punk and Drew and Punk and that, but like something that you know was like Tiffany and Charlotte when that went like off the boil last year at WrestleMania. Like, you always, not that you want stuff like that to happen, but you want it to get real where the two guys can stay professional, kind of hit each other with those personal jabs, and but keep it on the tracks. Whereas Charlotte and Tiffany flew off the tracks, crashed into a wall. Like, Ludwig Kaiser was crawling out of the cart, getting me like, why am I getting hit with strays? You know, so like it was mental. That was like almost one of the worst case scenarios that you could have. That was horrendously bad. Whereas with the likes of Punk and Owens and them, well, they made it work in the end. But with the likes of Punk and Owens and them, you know, the two of them can stay professional, where they can hit at each other. You don't expect them to kind of lose the plot or lose the head or anything. You expect them to stay on the tracks, keep going, keep it moving forward. But at the same time, you're kind of hoping that they fall off the tracks.
Exactly. It's like towing the line, and you're just like, ooh, will they step over that line? Like,
you do want it to happen, but you also don't want somebody to get like genuinely upset when you know it's a case of like, look, we're just working, let's go as hard as we can.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh man, if you say the wrong thing here, you could like I never want Owens to do it. The only thing I could think of Owens doing is obviously bringing up Larry. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
We don't need to do that.
But also, Punk doesn't constantly have to keep calling him fat. And I'm like,
that is.
And I'm like, fuck you.
But that's one of those for Kevin where he's had that his entire career.
Yeah.
He's had that, like,
He's heard that before. It's like water off a duck's back at this point.
But it's like, man, I'm doing swantons after I got fucking told that my neck was destroyed, and I'm still going to throw myself around the ring. The man's more agile than most of more than half of the roster. Like,
yeah, and he's at a point in his career that he doesn't have to prove anything.
No, he doesn't.
So
he's proven himself and beyond that at this point.
Exactly.
Like in this pro, there's a reason he main evented WrestleMania with Stone Cold.
Yeah.
He has that.
What do you think of that line that Punk said where the only reason you got that is because I wasn't here? Do you think there's any actual truth to that, or do you think that's just a line?
That's the truth.
Really?
If Punk was there back in 2009, I think it was, the WWE were building up for like the video game. Was it 2009? It was 2000, I can't remember what year it was. It might have been 2012. But they had the build up for 2K, whatever game was coming out that year. It might have been, if it was 2012 or whatever. And it was Stone Cold and CM Punk were doing promotional stuff for it, and they did this big sit down with them two and JR, and they had like a whole thing, and it felt like they were building to a match. It kind of came out of nowhere, but then once it got in your head, it was like you couldn't get it out of your head. People wanted that for a long time, and Punk wanted that for years, and obviously it never panned out. But it was talked about. Like, it was talked about in wrestling circles. It was talked about. Between Punk and Austin, obviously the company knew that there was talk about it because that's why they put them in this situation when they were doing the game shit and all that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, if Punk had stayed there, it would have been him, and Kevin wouldn't have got that match.
That's actually crazy. I didn't know that. So I thought that was him, just one of them lines that you say. Like, I was like, oh, the only reason that, I'm not like champion is because I let you be, kind of thing. Like, it's one of them. No, that would have hit real deep for Kevin, because Kevin knows for an absolute 100% fact that is guaranteed truth. That is absolutely true, because if Punk was there, that match would have main evented. If there was night 2, 3, or 4,
that would have main evented the final night of WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, simple as.
Like, I thought it was a great promo. I really liked it. The only thing that threw me was that one line by
It was
Punk.
such a weird line when he just threw out, I'm calling out Obafemi and all I get is endometriosis. Punk, what? That, like I was it doesn't make sense.
Does he know what that is? Because if he does, then I'm like, why did you say that? That's so weird.
It's so strange. It's like, I know for you, you were like, that's like, it's such an out of pocket word. Like, you know, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
There's no.
And it's like, if he does know what it is, then I'm like, okay, what is your reasoning for using that term as an insult to a man? Like, it just, I don't know, there's so many levels to that. I'm like, either he has no idea what it means and he just thought it would be an insult, or he does know what it means and then I have more questions. You know what I mean?
Too woke bollocksy on it. I think he just fucked up and he didn't know what it meant.
I think you're giving him too much credit.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that online.
I have to look up what
I know.
I
hope something comes out about it, because for me, coming from my viewpoint, just as a wrestling fan, I'm watching it going, doesn't make fucking sense.
Yeah.
You know?
Doesn't make sense.
If it made sense, fine, but it doesn't make sense.
The crowd went weirdly quiet after he said that line too. They were just like, what?
It's the equivalent of saying, I'm calling out Obafemi and all I'm getting is COVID. It's like
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, Punk. What are you talking about? It's such a weird line.
It's such a weird line.
See, you finally understood where I'm coming from there, because obviously you got annoyed at the endometriosis thing, but you're literally looking at me now going, okay, it genuinely makes no sense.
I knew what you meant by the no sense. I did know what you meant. But it doesn't make sense, but also I'm just wondering the thought process behind it, if he does understand what it means.
Yeah, you just really want to know.
I want to know the reasoning. Yeah, because like, if there is no reason, then you're just stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You're just straight up stupid, because if you don't know what it means and you just used it because you don't like understand, I don't know.
I think what's happening with you is you've admitted that you're falling off the punk bandwagon lately.
A little bit, yeah.
He's rubbing you the wrong way recently, and I think when it comes to a promo like that, especially the fact that it doesn't make sense, you're used to Punk hitting good promos, hitting good things, and also like you're enjoying them. Mm-hmm. So now it's almost like you're kind of you're seeing through it a bit more, and you're seeing kind of the things like that where this is a guy who's normally really good in the mic. So where was the thought process there? Yeah,
because I know he's methodical when it comes to the mic. I feel like he puts real thought into it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If you put real thought into it, then I need to know what the thought process was behind that line. I need to know.
Yeah.
Because it's so fucking weird that he used that. And it's also making me realize why I understand the fans that hate Punk. I understand you now. I get it. Not that I hate Punk. I'm not on the hate bandwagon yet, but I understand you.
What was that line that he used where it was like, losers?
Losers are just the evidence that I'm winning. Something like that. I can't get it.
That wasn't it at all.
I know, but I'm on the right track.
you're adjacent to it. You're a few rows down. Like you're a couple of streets across.
Winning.
But yeah, I remember you kind of heard that line and you were like, live, laugh, love, or something. Like you were like, it was one of those.
Like, don't you get that off a Facebook post?
Yeah, it was like, and when you said it, then I couldn't not think about it.
Yeah, he does those lines all the time, and I'm like, I literally saw that on an Instagram post to be like literally the other day, and he's there using it in a promo.
Yeah. But for me, this is my highlight just because of the realness and the intensity to it, and just that kind of on edge the whole time. So what's yours? Jumping to you.
My highlight is Chelsea Green, and I was when I saw her coming down, and they said like she has an injury. Like I heard about it online. And it's her occipital bone. Orbital bone.
Occipital bone sounds cool. I'm pretty sure it's not real.
Is that not a real thing? I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Her orbital bone, yeah.
Orbital bone. So she fractured that, and like whether all that bruising is real or it's added, but she comes into the ring, and I'm like, don't you dare do this to my girl. Don't you dare take her title away. I was like almost on the verge of tears, because I was like, if they do this, I'm gonna be so pissed. But it was great that they did it, and just the audience were so behind her. They were like, no, no, no. And yeah, I'm delighted that she's
was one of the biggest moments in Chelsea's career.
Yeah.
Just because the crowd have now acknowledged that they're fully bought in. Like, we want Chelsea. We want to see what she can do. We're 100% behind her. Because I think I said to you afterwards, there are times when things like this happen and the crowd just accept it. They're like, oh, that sucks. Where it's like, oh, like, you know, boo.
Yeah.
Like, they just boo the decision. But then they don't really, there's nothing else after. They just boo it and then they continue on. It's like, oh, this is the champion now. You know, I guess that's over.
Yeah.
Whereas this was fully, no.
We're
like
not
you
having
said,
it.
Bryan Danielson, no. Like, they were fully invested. And that is huge for Chelsea because she's never had this kind of swell of support. You know, there's always been those pockets. Now it's a full-blown arena full of people.
Yeah.
This is huge for her now.
It's so huge. And what I really thought was interesting is that she started like pointing out all the things, like she was breaking kayfabe a little bit, which, you know, Chelsea doesn't
she
do.
referenced Unreal and stuff, like, so that's...
Like, Chelsea is very much in her character, and she very, very rarely breaks away from it. So for her to go, you know, I've been the laughing stock, I've broken bones, I've missed weddings, I've missed funerals, like, that is Chelsea talking. That's not Chelsea the character, that's Chelsea talking. And we never see that, and I feel like we saw a glimpse into something there.
Chelsea her real name?
What?
Chelsea her real name?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fairly certain.
We'll correct that if we're wrong.
No, I'm pretty certain that is her name.
All right.
I don't think Green's her name, though. I think it's Chelsea something else. But,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so, yeah, it was just really cool to see. And then, out of nowhere, what you wouldn't expect is Gunter's music played.
I thought this was great.
I was like, I'm sorry, what? What's happening?
I was like, she had some penta chops before Gunter. Show her how it's done.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the back and forth between Gunter and Chelsea, I thought was great. I thought she was like, oh, your fragile, small ego. I was like, yeah, go on in, but I wanted her to slap him. I wanted her to slap him so bad. I was like, slap him, do it. And
all right, Louise, calm down.
No, I'm excited, I'm passionate. But yeah, I wanted
She should have
that to
slapped
happen.
him. She absolutely should have slapped him because you said that after the fact, and I was thinking the same thing in the moment, where like her hitting him makes way more sense. Like you had said it where she should have slapped him, then he moved toward her, and that's when Cardona comes down. That would have made so much sense.
Yeah.
But Cardona just coming down like White Knight, you know, I was like, man, you're not in a White Knight situation right now. It's like, you know, hopefully you'll get there at some point, but you're not there right now, man.
Yeah,
like,
when that happened, I was like, no, like she can handle it herself. She doesn't need you to come and fight her battle, like kind of thing. But I was like, eh. But then we got Cardona and Gunter, which was like interesting. But I also just feel like Cardona at this point is just there.
Clothes.
Sorry?
We got them in street clothes.
We did get them in street clothes. But I'm kind of sick of watching Cardona just lose every single week. Like, that's all he's there for, is to be the person who loses. And I'm like, can we give him something else for fuck's sake? Like, I don't know.
I know. It is getting a bit ridiculous right now because this is literally why he left.
Yeah.
He left because this was happening to him.
Exactly.
So
and they're doing it again.
It's like, it's just repeating again. He must be there going like, this is ridiculous. I became the king of the goddamn indies just to fucking come back and do something big here, and you're just ruining it.
I mean, he's going up against big people, but he's losing every time. So it's just like, okay, so it's like, it's probably a little better than he had before, but it's still not great.
It's not. No, it's not.
No.
So,
no.
yeah, something needs to change for him there, but
Definitely.
no, it's not working for him.
No. Moving on then to our ringside shout-outs. Or will we do low?
Do you want to take the first one?
Yeah. So my ringside shout-out then. I chose Randy and Cody for my ringside.
Son of a bitch. I kind of thought we both might have this here, all right.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great.
Damn it!
No, I thought it was great. Honestly, you had, obviously I was waiting for the Sammy and Cody thing. Sammy getting screwed again. Because if you did beat Cody, he would then go against the winner between Punk and Kevin Owens. So we could have had a Kevin Owens and Sammy again. But also Punk and Sammy also makes sense.
Yeah, I think we're good without Kevin and Sammy for a while, but we might get there. I don't know. I feel like that'd be a bad idea right now, though.
I liked the fact as well that they went into the crowd. They don't really often do that, so that was kind of cool to see. Then with Cody in between the steps, it was like, oh, we're doing this again. And then he flipped it, and then I wanted Cody to hit him with that chair. I was like, come on, do it. And then, of course, he gets stopped. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I think he needed that. That felt like a big moment. Like, it felt like if he hit him with that chair, we're kind of starting to go down the road of something. It's like, we're not going to get it next week or anything, but we've begun the process.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's basically them acknowledging, like, look, we hear ye. We're not going to do it straight away and just jump the gun. But look, we understand we're getting there. You know, and we're going to tell a good story on the way.
Exactly.
You know, that would, like, that's me probably reading into it too much, but that's how I would have seen it. Like, I would have, you know, then, because he mentioned the bad guy shite last week, and he's like, I don't have to be a good guy anymore and all this shite. If you followed that up with him then ploughing Randy's head in with the chair, because what is Cody? He's the big baby face who always hesitates. You know, he hesitates to hit John the first time. That's why he lost the title. Great, he doesn't hesitate the second time. The whole point is you keep doing it the first time, and we have to go through a whole repeat of what you do just so that you make the right decision.
Exactly.
Rant time. But it's like, man, so they made a huge mistake here, which now that I'm thinking about it, probably, probably should have kept this for my low light.
It just does feel like a low light. Well, I mean,
just that one moment, because the whole brawl in that is absolutely a good shout out.
Oh yeah,
and all of that getting there, but just the ending, just the not hitting them, it was the wrong choice. And sometimes when you make the wrong choice, sometimes it ruins everything that was the build to it. You know, that whole brawl now feels like it was for nothing. Yeah,
no, 100%. Speaking of low lights, though, what was your low light of Smackdown?
Well, could you let me get my ringside shout out first?
Oh, I didn't. You didn't give yours, did you?
Oh my God! I can hit you with my low light, but I'll keep that for a minute. I'll get there, because my ringside shout out I would like to talk about, and it was actually the MFTs, which we need to get rid of that name, winning the tag titles. So I really like this. I like the idea behind this. I really hope that people who don't know Haku, hopefully WWE start throwing up things like on social media about him and all that kind of stuff, because Haku is one of those scary names from wrestling where he was genuinely a bit of a lunatic outside the ring, but he also had, like, he was a tough man. Like, you know, he had those stories behind him were like bar fights and all that, and then obviously the stories became myths and legend and all that, where he bit a man's nose off in a bar fight and all this shit.
Damn.
You know, but he was one of those where he got into fights, he would kick shit out of regular people. He was just a head case, you know, but he was also a really good wrestler and a lunatic is always fun. But having him with the MFTs now, it gives them that air of like authenticity where, okay, with Haku there, why not put them on a dominant run? You know, like what I would like to see them with now is like a Roman Reigns-esque, like 1,500 day, like 2.5 year run with the tag titles, where they're just constantly dominating, destroying teams, and it's all because of Haku's influence. Like, you always have Roman talking about the elders, and the elders like signed off on this, or the elder. Are we not to think that Haku is not one of those elders?
Yeah.
Which means if he comes in and he manages to get in between, like now taking over these two, are we not to believe that they should now have a bit more of, like, you know, what am I thinking of? Like,
influence?
A bit more. I want to say authenticity, but I already said that. I was looking for a synonym, but it's authenticity. It's like an air of like dominance to them, you know, where they should be winning all the time. It's like Haku is here to help us. Yeah. You know, especially if we want to sell the elder stuff and all that kind of stuff. It's like, look, I know it's a bit like fucking woo-woo shite and that, but it's good. Like, it's good cheesy woo-woo. It's like,
good woo-woo.
It's like, yes, they should absolutely be able to do that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what should happen. Also, MFT-wise, get rid of that name. I can't remember was it Haku was in this team, but there was a Samoan tag team back in like the late 80s, early 90s called the Samoan SWAT team.
Ooh.
Yeah, change the name. Give them that old moniker back. It's a little bit of a nod to the past, while also it works with them as well. You know? So, change that. But I'm happy to see this as long as they go down some type of road like this.
Yeah.
Like in my head now, it's not perfect unless they do this entire thing.
Yeah.
But if you just give me a semblance of it even, please.
No,
Or
Samoa
just-
SWAT team. I really like that.
Yeah, and
That's-
the whole Haku thing. But yeah,
that'd be
that's my
cool.
ringside shout out. So now, jumping the gun, we can get to the lowlights. Clearly, there must be something that you're just burning with desire to talk about. So go ahead.
It's even like not even that big either.
Oh, this better be big. This better be groundbreaking. This better be a beautifully concise pinpoint. Go! I got lost in the promo.
Go!
I might be McGillicuddy myself. This is... I do have a mustache, but I also have a beard. You're looking at me as if I have 10 heads.
What are you talking about now?
You don't know the NXT promo that the guy cut about his mustache?
I don't.
So it was it was meant to be a show at the time. It was meant to be like it was so stupid. It was not Britain's Got Talenty, but kind of like that. It was fucking nonsense. And they'd basically be given a word, and you have to cut a promo in that word.
Oh.
And his word was mustache. And he talked about how he has the best mustache, but now he didn't have a mustache, and he thinks mustaches are stupid. It was, oh my God, I still feel sorry for him today.
Oh, that's so mean. Like, that's like...
Yeah, but back in your early 20s, you find stuff like that funny, where it's like, oh my God, you're burning so bad right now. Even then, I felt so horrible for him. I was like, man, I wish I could take you out of this moment, because this is horrendous.
Oh, no. No, I have literally had no idea what you're on about there. I'm going to have to look that up afterwards now.
Yeah. I got lost in my promo.
But yeah, my ringside low light. Ringside low light. What am I talking about?
Just a low light.
Just a low light.
You fucking mental?
That Corbin still has the fluffy belt.
Oh, that's fair. That's actually good. I'm glad that I didn't go the same one as you, but at the same time, now that I think about it, yours is probably a bit better than mine. Yeah, it makes no sense. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Now, if he acknowledges, well, what don't you like about it?
It just doesn't suit him. It just makes him look silly. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like contradictory to his style.
Yes.
And it's like, here he is on a motorcycle with a fluffy belt. It's like a death angel having a chihuahua. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense.
The frack is a death angel.
Not death angel. What do you call them? The the motorcycle gang.
Oh, Hell's Angels.
That's it.
Oh, wow. Oh, Death Angel.
That's a cool name, though.
We've rebranded and it's gotten worse. They're just not hiding it anymore. It's like, yeah, we're Hell's Angels, we're a motorbike gang. It's like, no, we're Death Angels and we murder your family. It's like, Jesus, guys, you used to hide this. It's 2026, man. We don't have to hide it. Have you tried the angel coin?
Oh, God. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, it doesn't suit him. It doesn't make sense. If he said, like, Trick, I'm going to keep this belt and I'm going to keep it just like this, just so that every time you look at me, you have to remember what I took from you.
That would be good. There's no reasoning and he hasn't acknowledged it.
I know.
And I think that's what's bothering me. He hasn't acknowledged the fact he's walking around with a white fluffy belt.
I absolutely agree. And yes, he needs to acknowledge it. If he acknowledges it, then it's funny.
Got a Roman Reigns, that shit.
Yeah. When he comes out, put your one to the sky and be like, fuck you, Tricky! You know? Like, just be like, this is mine now. But yeah, once he acknowledges it, then every time he comes out to the ring with it, it's funny. It's like, oh, he's rubbing it in his face. Whereas now it's just like, you look stupid, man. What's going on? But yes, absolutely a low light. And getting to my low light and staying on the topic of belts, And going back to the topic of Chelsea Green, my lowlight is Nia.
Oh.
Nia coming out, her promo, I don't want to say crap, but no investment, very bland, very basic. And then Tiffany making the save was like to be expected, but no. The only good thing that came from that was I had the inclination that when Tiffany got attacked and was like, selling her ribs, I was like, oh, they're selling this more so that they can then lead to JC winning the title later on, which shout out to JC Jane.
Woo!
That was awesome.
Yeah, delighted for her.
Could have been a highlight or a shout out itself. There's just a couple of things that overtook it, but yeah, delighted for that. So hopefully she goes on to something there now, because Tiffany's run was shite.
Yeah, Fatal Influence are bringing home all the gold right now.
Yeah, which delighted about. But look, Nia, all that stuff. Why is she Chelsea's first opponent? You could have brought Jordan Grace back as a heel and had her attack Chelsea and build an entire new program in the women's title scene. But no, we have to go back to Nia. It's like, if you're going to go to the big woman, attacking Chelsea and, wanting that giant kind of in the women's division, kind of like a Raquel Rodriguez on Raw, give it to Lash. Have Lash going for that title with Nia as her kind of I've been here, I've been to that mountain, I can help you. Together we can make sure that you're one of the most dominant women's champions of all time. There's more to sell in that, because then all of a sudden you're like, shit, Nia has been there. She does know how to do it, and Lash has the talent, the youth, all of that, the character. She has all of that to be able to then believe, shit, that is a good pairing where, her just being in her ear, not being a valet, almost kind of like a manager type thing, but not. You know what I mean? She's just a friend who's been there. The idea of that is way more daunting for Chelsea than, I have to go up against Nia. Jeez, she's fairly big.
Yeah, she's fairly big.
But that's what it is. That's all it is. That's the only sell job we're doing here.
God.
It's like, she's a big woman.
Yeah.
And then she'll sit on you.
She'll sit on you. She will, yeah.
It's like, no, she's fucking... she has been a women's champion, but she had... we shouldn't be getting there in 2026. Should be Lash. It should be that.
It should be.
Look, that's my low light. Other than that, the show was actually pretty good.
The show was good. And if you think about it, it's a Smackdown. We had a lot of things happen. We had 2 title changes.
Yeah.
We had 2 title changes. There was Finn with his
Finn
back...
and Gunther. That
Finn
was
and
a
Gunther.
great little spot.
Yeah. We had the Cody and Randy. We had CM Punk and Kevin Owens. We had Chelsea. There were so many amazing things that happened in this Smackdown. And I was like, Smackdown did it better than Raw this week. Agreed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you are right.
Which last week was the opposite. Raw did it better than SmackDown.
Yeah, and there was high expectations for SmackDown last week. But yes, so going from there then, turnbuckle rating wise, what is your turnbuckle rating for this SmackDown?
I'm giving it a 9.5.
Oh, shit. Damn, you went high. I am giving it a 7.5.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so I went really high there.
You did what? Look, you got that much enjoyment out of it.
I did.
That's all that matters. It's like if everybody could be leaving the show going, oh, that was a fucking 9.5 out of 12 show. You're getting your money's worth kind of at that point.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you're just waiting for the Rocks to show up and that kind of shit. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a good show.
Yeah, good SmackDown.
It's only getting a 7.5. Well, look, that's it for us on this one. We'll chat to you in the next.
Deuces.